Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie reaction. Today, we're going to be jumping into Under the Skin. Now, I originally thought that I've seen this before. Looked at the trailer. I did not. I did not look at this ever before. I was definitely thinking about something else, but this is really exciting because I was able to, look at it from what I was able to, and I'm really excited to jump into this. Now I can understand why you guys wanted me to definitely check this out. I mean, just coming off of just the vibe that I get from it, it's really ominous, really mysterious. So I'm kind of excited to jump into this. So yeah, Under the Skin, I'm definitely kind of, pumped to jump into that. It's a crazy title name, that's for sure, Under the Skin. But yeah, I'm really excited. Again, guys, I just want to say thank you for, just supporting the channel and just everything like that. I think it's so dope to see this community growing in such a way, but also the quality of people that are in this community. I think it's so awesome in that everybody's able to conversate or converse, I should say, because there's a lot of people out there saying, oh man, conversate's not a word, whatever. Okay, conversing with one another. And I think it's really cool, and I'm able to see all of it. I look at all the comments, guys, trust me, and I think it's really awesome that everybody is just so polite and respectful towards one another. I think that's something the world definitely needs nowadays. So it's really awesome seeing that happen in this community. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna jump right into this. I don't want to take too much time off in the intro, but if this is something that you kind of want to, see more of, when you want to hear more of my thoughts on, definitely check out the full length. That's also in the Patreon, and I know there's also early access and voting polls and all that good stuff. You guys want to recommend me movies, I highly recommend probably reaching out to me on the Patreon. If that's something that you're into, it might just be easier because I'm just able to source through all that. You guys want me to watch a lot of stuff, which is cool. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get right into Under the Skin. I was about to say, I wasn't sure if it started or not, and then I heard this creepy music, and I was like, okay, it's starting. Definitely already feels like something's under the skin. Never thought I'd be saying that before. It feels like I'm being transported into a UFO or something. Pretty hypnotic. What exactly am I looking at here? I can't even really piece together what that is. It looks like a donut. It almost sounds like someone's being taught a language, like a robot's being taught a language. It's trying to whoa, okay. Falls. That was a crazy visual. Whoa, that was crazy. And you still have this alien-like soundtrack just in the background, just completely overpowering these ominous shots. It's already on an interesting start, that's for sure. Probably fits the Halloween vibe. I love how that was shot. It really puts you in the feeling of a motorcycle, because that looked like it was filmed on a motorcycle. Just how it pulled up and how it gradually stopped. That was really cool. Something tells me he's not there to go on a pee break. Okay, that definitely was not a pee break. I don't know what the heck just happened. What? Wow, so she totally just took on the appearance of that one girl that they just brought back to the van, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't look like their van. They're in a white vacuum of space, almost kind of what we saw in the beginning of the film. There's something definitely alien about this. Like, you kind of see how she's like almost trying to figure out what's going on. Or am I just jumping to conclusion? I'm not too sure. Again, I mean, like, there's these shots of her kind of like studying how to be a woman almost. That's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like something alien because she's trying to figure out, like, almost how to take the form of like a female version of a human. And I'm wondering if these shots right here are just like the perspective of hers. Like, she's just studying people, just seeing how they walk. It's almost as if like it's like trying to select someone. Like, it's just really interesting.
And see the traffic lights up there? Take that right. Then you go past Ibrox Stadium, right? Then go straight through a roundabout, then take a left.
So it's something that you guys actually, someone commented on the Donnie Darko video, was that these are actual people. Like, these aren't actors. They asked for their permission afterwards, right?
For what? For work?
No, I need to go meet somebody.
Are you going to meet someone?
Aye.
All right. Thank you.
Whoa, and you can just see her expression just change.
Do you want to lift?
Aye, why not?
I wonder why she's doing it. It makes you feel like I get like a Lucy vibe. And when I say a Lucy vibe, I mean, like, you know, Lucifer for short. Just like it fakes you into enticing. It almost feels like she's like a spider, you know? Like, she's luring these people in, especially off of just what we saw in the beginning. It's clear that she's definitely probably not human.
Face.
Aye.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, cheers.
Think I'm pretty.
Aye, you're gorgeous.
Do you?
Aye, definitely.
This music just makes this whole exchange so uncomfortable. I don't, like, I'm not getting good vibes. My instincts are telling me to
Aye, big
evade.
Smile.
Like, to scram, get out of there. Whoa. The way the camera movement is, too, it's just so calm and luring. It's seductive. Kind of like this scene right here. Whoa. Where is this? Like... And that music, it's like someone's like strumming against my spine. What is going on here? What's happening right now? I really do love long takes like this because your brain has no option but to try and figure out what it's watching. So you start asking yourself questions like, what is she thinking? Like, what's going on here? Oh, snap. Yo, what the heck? Oh, what, how? When did this even happen? The fact that this is being filmed like this is so, like, it's so creepy. It's almost like realistic, you know? Like, obviously this is happening, but you get what I mean by when I say it's almost realistic. Again, like, the camera is from afar. You're watching this from afar with her. And this music, it's still just creeping up on me. Like, what the heck is going on? It's so creepy, but like, I'm loving it. What is she about to do? I don't like how she's standing next to him like that. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh, wow. Just the way that was shot was just unpleasant. Like, do you see how this can't, like, just the way that it's shot, it's just so creepy. Like, just, it's floating behind these characters. It's so weird.
The ladies or something. Anyway, right, fuck all that shit, right? I really want to buy you a link, man. You look absolutely stunning, and
I don't know what he's saying, but I just understand he's trying to spit game. All I know is that he's about to get completely effed. Like, these sequences right here, I just, like, it feels like they are a fly that just got trapped and hypnotized in a web, and she's the spider. Like, it feels like right when they enter this, they can't get out. What the heck is going on? What am I even looking at here? I love how this is shot. Like, all the sound just evaporated. Yo, look at his skin. His skin is just like rubber. Yo, what the freak? Bruh, what was that? What? Oh, that was, dude, that freaked me out. I did not like that. Whoa. Guys, what the heck am I looking at right now? That looks like a meat factory, bro. Wow. That was an experience. That was an experience. I don't understand what I just watched, but I'm feeling everything. That was incredible. That was mesmerizing. I love that. I loved how that was done. But my goodness, that's terrifying.
With Kay, you can call now on 0500 92 95 00. You can text as well, 80295. It's 817.
Good morning, Gary. Well, as we've heard this morning,
like these moments right here, it's just really interesting because my brain just can't help but try and figure out what the heck she's thinking about. She seems like she's hunting again. And it's just like really good acting off of Scarlett Johansson, obviously. But man, like just everything about this film, just it feels like you're walking into like a predator's nest and you're like the prey. Like it just feels like you shouldn't be there. Oh, MF Doom. What? I saw that MF Doom. What? That's dope. If any of you guys know MF Doom, what's up? He's not too sure. And I love how the camera just pushes in right when it's about to do that. This music reminds me of Colin Stetson. If you guys don't know who he is, definitely check him out. He's incredible. He's supposed to be doing the new Junji Ito soundtrack on Toonami or Adult Swim. So, looking forward to that. But this music is haunting. I'm wondering, is he like trying to figure out like, you know, if she's like still one of them. Kind of like how in Blade Runner they always do that, like that test to make sure whether or not they haven't, you know, caught fillings or something like that. And these shots are just like these, like the montages of these different people, and obviously from her gaze. It's just super interesting, like just watching people and just how they interact with each other and all of that. Obviously, this editing right here is just almost like getting overwhelmed with data just from people and what they do and how they communicate. Just downloading information. It's crazy. It's overwhelming. I mean, this is beautiful, though. This is beautifully done. I love this.
You're very nice hands. You've beautiful hands.
It sucks because, like, obviously she's saying that because she probably said that to other victims as well, too. I just wonder how this is going to go down now, because obviously it's not like her typical victim, really.
So you never think about it then?
Think about what?
Being with a girl? When was the last time you touched someone?
Man, this scene is super uncomfortable, because I feel really bad for him, because he probably is thinking this is like a genuine conversation when she's actually like a whole alien. That sucks.
Will you come with me there?
Get out of there. Get out of there, man. I know it's Scarlett Johansson, but you gotta get out of there.
Yes, we are.
Oh, man. I wonder if he's gonna somehow be able to make it out of this. Maybe. What the heck is that? Is that like her true form? Is that what that is? Wow, I love how this is shot. How like the lighting is just slowly revealing her features. Almost like she's potentially maybe finding her identity. That's weird to say, but like this whole time she's been shot in such ominous settings. Like even here it's still kind of ominous, but she's like really taking the time to observe herself. How she was like almost observing other people. Whoa, did she not kill him? Whoa. Did I somehow guess something right? Is she starting to like grow fillings or something like that? Like what's going on here? Yo, man, this soundtrack is crazy. I mean, it's so interesting that she's left this vehicle now, because that was kind of like her way of almost seducing other people. Like, literally, like a part of her is now left. Obviously, like, this is all interpretation from my opinion, but this is kind of like what I'm picking up so far. It's like she's slowly starting to find out her own identity. Wow. Really cool how the camera is just like slowly tracking her movement with this. It makes something as simple as this so much more captivating, you know? I think that's one of the incredible aspects of just camera movement in general. You know, you're able to really give a lot of meaning to something as mundane as that. Wow, she really did not like that chocolate cake, huh? Notice how we're now doing shots of us looking at her now instead of the other way around. Like most of the time now we're just looking at her. Almost puts her in like a very vulnerable situation, you know? Yeah, she's starting to like find a little bit of meaning and identity to herself, you know? Like she's not, well, she still is kind of cold, but not as cold and calculate and murderous. That helps.
There's about 2,000 acres of forest here, so you should have plenty of places to go in that. You on your own? Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know about this guy. He's like doing the same thing she did at the beginning of the film to her, you know? I would have to say the audio work in this movie is like top tier. Unbelievably top tier. As well as the editing. I mean, look at this. That's really cool. I love that they decided to kind of crossfade the two images together. That was not... I knew that... Man, that dude was sketchy as heck. What the heck, man? It's so interesting seeing her on the run now, you know? Like, she's almost developed this sense of fear. You know, something we did not see at all in the previous occasions. Damn, man. This is so crazy. Like I said, like it's just so interesting seeing her in this position right now because in the beginning she's basically doing this to other men, really. And I think once she started like finding out her identity, she became almost vulnerable. And I saw like what's happening right now. This is crazy, man. Oh yeah, he definitely dipped. Like it's literally under the skin. Her like true form is almost showing. The glimpses we've been seeing during those like dream sequences. Whew! Oh, that is crazy. Whoa. Yo, look at this scene right here. What the I just got chills. This is crazy looking. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. I did not expect to see all of this. Yo. What an image, man. Wow. Oh man, that was... My mind is just scrambling right now. All right, and that is Under the Skin. What the freak, man? What in the world? All right, everybody, and that wraps up Under the Skin. This was a really cool one. I think this is a really cool watch for multiple reasons. Now, obviously, from how I usually do this is like from an audience standpoint and then from a filmmaker standpoint. From an audience level, this was a really engaging experience, and I mean that to where it was very surreal. And obviously from the cinematography, from the acting performances, from just what we were showcased. I mean, obviously the audio, the soundtrack, just someone who would walk into the theater or would have just turned this on. This is just weird. But like, in my opinion, it's weird in a very good way. I think, whether if you understood it or not, you come out of the experience feeling something that you haven't felt before, and I think that's always a good thing. And I love what they did here. This was really creatively done. I really admire what they did and how they wanted to go about it, and obviously it's definitely more art house, but I love art house films because it engages you in such a different way, and it challenges your perspectives in such a way, and it's up to you whether or not if you like it or not. And I think that's completely up to you. If you didn't like this, that's cool, and if you did, that's great. But I think an experience is an experience, and I think this was a really changing experience, a surreal experience. And kind of moving on to the filmmaker aspect, I love this, looking at it from a filmmaker's aspect. I mean, obviously something that stood out to me, immediately was the audio. Right when this, starts, we're presented with an evaporation, a silence of audio, and then boom, it just kicks in to overdrive and it just haunts you. There's no lyrics, there's no soundtrack really. There's just that haunting feeling under the skin, as you could say, I guess. But it creeps in. It's almost as if the audio is the movie and it became the movie. And another thing that I've noticed was just obviously the camera movement and the cinematography and the performances. Scarlett Johansson, I mean, I just love that she chooses these roles. Like, I think it's really cool to see such an actor like this engage with films like this. Like, I think it's really awesome. I loved her performance in her, and I think and I loved her performance as well in Jojo Rabbit. And I love when she's able to tap into these characters that are very challenging, that have a lot of depth and a lot of mystery. And you could tell, as time goes on, she's like trying to figure out her character as well too, along with us. And I really love that. I love that this film was, artistically done. I love that the story was told in this way. And I wonder what the under theme of it all is. Like, does it make sense? I have no idea. But what's the theme? Is it like identity, and is it about sexual representation? What it's like to be a woman? I'm not too sure what the actual theme of it, but that doesn't mean that it is a bad film. I just think that it leaves a lot for interpretation. So I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. You guys tell me what you guys think about this film, what you guys thought about this film when you first saw it, what you like, what you didn't like. I know there's one thing I kind of was like, they could have done a little bit less of, was just some of the longer takes. Obviously, I think the long takes on the landscapes are great, but the long takes of her kind of like getting into bed and all of that stuff, I personally was like, they could have cut that a little bit shorter, but that's like my personal thought. But let me hear what you guys thought. Let me know in the comments below. Guys, this is awesome. These films are really cool, and I'm super happy I'm able to watch these guys with you. If you like to watch the full length and hear everything I have to say, I definitely recommend it. Check out that Patreon link below. But like always, guys, stay healthy, stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches, cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.